Safety data sheets, SDS, are a component of the Globally Harmonized System, GHS, of classification and labeling of chemicals. The system standardizes hazard classification criteria and chemical hazard communication elements around the world. SDS are mandated to have a specific 16-section format to provide comprehensive information about substances or mixtures used in workplace chemical management. Safety data sheet basics. Safety data sheets, SDS, are written or printed materials regarding hazardous chemicals prepared in accordance with the requirements in paragraph G of the Hazard Communication Standard. These documents play a crucial role in helping to inform employers and employees as to what chemicals they're working with and what hazards may be associated with the use of the chemical product. SDS purpose. A safety data sheet is an informational document regarding the hazards and safety precautions of a particular chemical product. They also provide critical information for emergency responders, poison centers, transportation companies that move hazardous chemicals, and professionals and consumers who use pesticides. The bottom line, safety data sheets are a document to inform the user of a chemical product and to keep them safe when using it. SDS production. The responsibility for producing safety data sheets falls on the shoulders of the chemical manufacturer and importer of such chemical products. The information provided on the SDS must conform to the required 16-section format, and the SDS must be sent downstream with the next shipment of the chemical or upon request. In addition, chemical manufacturers must update their SDS within 3 months of becoming aware of significant new information. They are also required to provide SDS in English and have the ability to translate it into other languages to facilitate training and improve retention by workers for which English is a second language. A certified safety and health official, CSHO, will review samples of SDS to ensure they meet the standard. A CSHO may also need to determine whether a manufacturer or importer exercised reasonable diligence and made good faith efforts to obtain updated chemical hazard information. Finally, a CSHO will take steps to verify the SDS transmission program is being followed to downstream recipients. Content and sections. SDS should provide a clear description of the data used to identify the hazards. The minimum information for each section listed below should be included. If specific information is not applicable or not available under a particular subheading, the SDS should clearly state this. The following are the 16 sections included in each safety data sheet. Section 1, identification of chemical product and manufacturer. Section 2, hazards identification. Section 3, composition and information on ingredients. Section 4, first aid measures. Section 5, firefighting measures. Section 6, accidental release measures. Section 7, handling and storage. Section 8, exposure controls and personal protection. Section 9, physical and chemical properties. Section 10, stability and reactivity. Section 11, toxicological information. Section 12, ecological information. Section 13, disposal considerations. Section 14, transport information. Section 15, regulatory information. Section 16, other information. Employer responsibility. Employers are required by law to provide workers with access to SDS. Facilities where hazardous materials are handled are also required by law to either retain hard copies of SDS provided by manufacturers or teach all personnel how to obtain SDS electronically. While not a requirement, employers should provide some training regarding the information included on an SDS and how to utilize that information. Employee responsibility. Safety training should be provided by the employer so all employees know how to read and understand the information included in a safety data sheet. After an employee has been trained, it's their responsibility to utilize the SDS when working with any chemical product and follow the safety protocols included in the SDS. Familiarizing yourself with the information contained in OSHA's compliance directive regarding the HCS is the best place to start your compliance self-assessment. When you're ready to streamline your management of safety data sheets, contact KHA for a free demo.